Welcome to the Draft Brewery. Dr. Chris Baker, DC here. We got our first Iconic Masters draft under the belt here, and I forgot to record the draft, and the normal videos, but I figure we'll go through the replays here. So before we get into the games, let's look at the deck. We opened off with a Pack 1 Pick 1 Supreme Verdict, looking to go some sort of sweet blue-eye control deck. Read through the spoiler maybe once, and didn't really know exactly what was in the format, so just want to do something sweet if possible. Got a few doorkeepers, one early, and some mnemonic walls early, which helped. Mana leaks and dissolves were also pretty early, so help us get to that control shell. The bounce lands are really good because they let you cheat on mana and basically count it as a 2-for-1 in and of themselves. The fixing was good, just to thin our lands too. We had amass the components to help combine with mnemonic walls to get ahead on cards. Sandstone Oracle has some really sick draws. Sometimes it doesn't draw any cards, and other times it draws 7 and they scoop on the spot. So yeah, some other notable things here is that this was my original build, maximizing some spells to try to make sure Mnemonic Wall had some targets. Things that I would have done differently, things that you can't see. I have 2 guard duty in the sideboard here. I think they're quite playable and good. I think the Wing Shards and Etherize in particular is just a really bad card. Might have some sideboard uses, but I should definitely have cut that, and potentially the Wing Shards and the Shriekgeist. The Shriekgeist is not super necessary. Mills them for 2 and hits them for 1, but if you're doing that, you probably don't need it. Really, it just doesn't really do much. So in general, I would have thought taking out Etherize, Shriekgeist at minimum would have been good for the Jessian Thieves and potentially the guard duties, depending on the matchup. So you'll see those sideboard changes that I made. Since it's a league, I just changed the deck between rounds after I learned a little bit about it. But yeah, so let's jump into this game. Okay. So we are deciding whether to keep or not. This is a pretty good hand. Okay. So snap key bang. I guess we're on the draw. Force go. So it looks like we're going to try to, suspended search for a while. So we're going to have 4 mana on turn 3. And they got 3 power guy basically on turn 2. So here, I think it's okay to play the Doorkeeper since it blanks his guy. But it does let him land a 4-drop potentially, which could be bad. And this is a little bit annoying. It makes this guy a 4-power thing so he can attack right through us. Okay, little lag in the replay, classic motos. Alright, so we took our 4, we finally drew our 4th land, which is quite nice. Just played a land and said go, holding open dissolve. Here, we're priced into taking 4 again, snap blocking the 1/1. He could rift bolt our guy for all I care. But probably just counter a creature here. Yep, 4/3 now. Probably want to mana leak it just because mana leak's going to get worse over the course of the game. What do I do? But I dissolve mainly because I can cast 2 spells in a turn. I get to 6 mana, and I think I want gas. I don't think I want land. Another mnemonic wall. It's not a 5th land. Probably put it on the bottom. Let's see. I can't remember. Yep, I put it on the bottom. Okay, Supreme Verdict. All right, that changes like the whole game plan, right? So now I think we can just amass and then hope he plays out like 1 or 2 creatures while the shields are down. He thinks it's safe, right? Because we just countered a big threat of his. So we see a bunch of land, which will put 1 back, and our hand looks really stacked now. So definitely taking that's a gutsy play. If for some reason the opponent didn't realize, like, if I'm blocking here, it's very likely I'm thinking about casting the Wrath next turn. I'm pricing myself into casting Supreme Verdict because I can just mnemonic wall it back the turn after and just take care of any creatures that he has in hand. And I block there to basically gain the most life that I can because this format has Fireball. You just do not want to get low, and against, especially against a red deck. So plays Netcaster Spider, and it looks like he's stuck on lands. He's got 3 spells in hand, but I'm fine with Wrathing, Boros Garrison, Mnemonic Wall, Get Back Wrath if he dumps 3 eyes. But he literally plays nothing. Like, okay, probably has removal spells in hand. Probably has, you know, bad pump spells. I don't know. So I guess I'll just play this guy and hold open Mana Leak, and he classic goes for his removal, which is perfect thing for me to Mana Leak to gain my life back and really just kind of like put the game out of reach here. So what's he got now? Genocide Drift for 3. He misses. Corpse Jack Menace. So 3/3 doesn't really do anything against my 2/4. He probably should just waited a turn or something. So yeah, I'll just play out my things and still hold Mana Leak open since I'm not scared of anything he could do. Pillar Flame is my guy. That's totally fine. He left my Palladium Mirror in play, which lets me get way ahead on mana. We can get back the Amass with Mnemonic Wall. Probably and cast it. Yeah, because the Mnemonic Wall just stops us 3/3 too. We're not going to cast it though because we leave open. I guess we leave open Mana Leak just since it's going to just keep getting worse. So snap block. Yeah, we're at a point now where I think we amass. See what we find. Bin a land. Yeah, this Shriek Ice isn't really necessary of a card, and I think I realize it here where I'm just like, yeah, any other spell would be better than this little flying man. So he's doing a lot of nothing, so probably in a good spot now since we have like big spells. Yeah, and so I think I'm enough ahead. He's got 1 in hand. I'm just gonna get Dissolve back instead of Amass. It's like drawing a card when we Scryland at the bottom too, so just stops him from playing like some sort of huge spell. Once we get him low enough too, where I can gain 2 life and have more life, so I can use Survival Cache right now as well as another card draw spell. So, all right, yeah, he's just playing like really bad cards, right? So this flood that we're having doesn't matter. Block, block. What you got? Stagger Shock. Yeah, I figure might as well counter it. Like, yeah, the Oracle's gonna hopefully let us win the game too. Kind of Stagger Shock keeps both of our little guys alive. He wants to land something good here, it's fine. But he also could go into Mana Leak range, which he is, yeah. So he's trying to Fireball. Gets Mana Leak. Yeah, so he scoops there. Okay. So sideboarding here. Let's see. Let's go to game 2. Let's see how he sideboarded. Yeah, this hand seems pretty decent. Definitely finding an island on turn 1. Here we don't want to play the Boros Garrison because we don't really want to discard on the second turn. Being on the draw is much worse for these bounce lands, right? And we got the hold open Mana Leak. Here, probably just going to play the 04. Don't have anything really to crazily ramp into. And it saves some damage, snap blocking. Don't care if he kills my guy. Search for tomorrow. Ooh, that's so brutal. He already played his land pre-combat, so it's like, oh, he can't Stagger Shock me because he doesn't have red, but Search for Tomorrow is a way to like conceal the red. Oh, but then he didn't have it. I thought he was going to Pillar of Flame me or something still, but no. Alright, 4th land's pretty solid here. So let's just probably run out another blocker. Now that we have Ancestor open too, it's pretty nice because, yeah, he thinks he can attack into our guy pretty easily, but we can go block, block. Ooh. Well, I guess I'm not willing to risk. What did I do that play for? I didn't even use my O4. So, oh, I'm worried that he still has like a Stagger Shock or a Pillar of Flame type card, but I shouldn't be. This is pretty bad of me, I think. I think he would have used it that turn to kill the Ancestor, because this card's a problem against, or a problem for him against that type of effect. So I don't think he has it. So I block there just in case he does have the Pillar, that I can protect it, so I don't even shield myself 1 point of damage. But I figure we're kind of even, but I'm kind of far ahead. But I just don't want to get blown out by that. So here, probably just gonna Mind Stone and Claustrophobia his guy here. Gain some life back and then just keep the walls up. Yep. Put him a bounce land. Looking good, looking good. Alright, what's he got? What's he got? A 4-3. Okay. It's fine. We can, I guess, throw out no stone here. Yep. Because we have 4 mana open to start putting faint counters on things. So he attacks with his dudes. And I think this play, like I could wing shards. And so I think if he has a trick, right, it's really good for me. Because if he uses it here, then I can wing shards and kill both of his guys. So I think I'm going to prevent the 1. Yep. And I'm like hoping he goes for something, but he doesn't. Post combat, it would be bad if he went for something here. But he doesn't have it, so I'm just going to put a faint counter on one of my creatures. Doesn't really matter. Mnemonic Wall, no targets yet, so now I'm incentivized to really use my wing shards. But the way he's attacking, I'm just not being pressured. I can block this for forever, so put another fate counter on my thing. Which makes me think now that he's just waiting for me to pop the O stone so that I can, so he can finally play out another creature. He doesn't want to get another creature out. But the problem is that he's not pressuring me at all in any way, so I can just like get further and further ahead here. So I can amass, put a land on bottom, play another land, hold up a mana leak. Like I don't have to fate counter anything. I can just keep running back the same block. He's doing stone nothing. Again, I know he has Fireball in his deck, but it's so bad against me at this spot. So finally have a good target for Mnemonic Wall and get back that amass. Not sure how I can lose this game at this point. Yeah, definitely block with the wall this time. What's he got? Wild Size. I can't mana leak it. And I mistapped my mana. Can't wing shards. So it looks like I am priced into this resolving. It's not that big a deal. But I mistapped my mana, and I probably should have used the wing shards in that spot, but I still have other blockers for it, so it's like it doesn't really matter. It's totally fine. Right, so I'll discard duty that thing. Just keep sitting here. So now I got to realize that I need to draw a Doorkeeper or a Shriekgeist, otherwise I'm going to mill out. So if I draw another Mnemonic Wall, I'm not going to get back amass the components, right? I'm just going to want to like dissolve whatever he does and then keep dissolving it. So I can also just play the Sandstone Oracle, and he's at 7 in hand for whatever reason. So I get to draw 3 off that, which is pretty sweet. And at this point, yeah, he's got to like kill my guy now or die in 5 turns, right? So I can put a fate counter on it. What's he gonna do? Try to fireball, heat ray my guy. So heat ray my guy for 6. So I guess it's an easy mana leak. He's probably got, he's got a Dirkward Baloth on suspend. Don't know why you just don't cast it, you know. But another fireball. This is an easy dissolve. Okay, put a land on bottom. Put a fate counter on my 4/4. There's a Doorkeeper. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna win. You know, I'm winning on life. I'm winning on library. I'm winning on ability to cast spells, and I'm winning on damage with my air elemental. Okay. Something good? Ooh, a big old Genesis Hydra for 7. Alright, well, first let's see what they hit. They hit a 2 or 3 drop. That's like whatever. I cast her Spider because that can block my 4/4. I can't counter that, so that's annoying. But will I counter the 7/7 even though I have this Fog Bank? I think I do want to. Just, it's kind of a bad play actually. I could have just put a Fate counter. Yeah, I probably should have just put a Fate counter on my Doorkeeper and then popped my Oblivion Stone next turn and just held open the Dissolve since it's 7/7 is just whatever. But I make a little bit of a loose play here and dissolve it. Supreme Verdict is going to go bottom because I already have Wrath on board with the O Stone. Now, I don't attack. Probably should have attacked because I have the Benevolent Ancestor to reduce that. But no, I guess I don't attack because he has 2 of them, so he could double block. So what I'm hoping to do, I think, is just to like, yeah, pop the O Stone after putting some more Fate counters on things. So really, I'm just, yeah, winning in too many ways. I'm going to mill him out, put Fate counter on my guy. Like, I'm just, yeah, flooded with how do I get him. So I'm figuring, oh, well now, could have made this play last turn, tap one of his guys, then attack. If he goes for the block, I can just save it. Okay, he doesn't. So mill him again. He's down to 6 cards in library. And I attack him. He blocks, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in hand. Guard duty my own guy 6, so then I can mill him out for Xaxes by making my guy a defender. And what does he got? Stagger Shock to kill my guy that's not even a wall. Probably kills my Fog Bank so he can draw for turn. But he's definitely staring at 0 outs there, so. Okay, he gets some suspend cards and whatever, Stagger Shock saying dies. Okay. Yeah, stay tuned for round 2 here.